Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Friday the 22nd. For a rainy Friday, I'll take rainy Fridays like this all the time. But Kelly says, I guess somewhere around noon is when the rains are supposed to come. You probably can't avoid them. When they say rain around here, it usually means you're going to get rain. But there's always that little bit of hope. Welcome to Friday, little woman.
Thank goodness.
Hopefully the weekend will turn out better than what they're making it sound.
I hope so. That'd be nice.
Heck yeah. Alrighty.
Better roll.
Well, little woman, it was nice and sunny all the way here.
Yeah.
Hopefully this chance of rain thing is just gonna get debunked and it's gonna stay nice.
Yep, that way hubby can go right.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Yes.
Alright, Mo, I'm gonna go ahead and start my Friday. Have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll start the weekend here directly.
All right, I'll catch you at that watering hole.
All right. We'll see you. Bye bye now.
Bye.
So the beautiful sunny Friday that we've been having that's supposed to be raining, oh, it's coming. They're saying somewhere around noon. Anyway, if I'm gonna get a ride in, I might as well get it now. The brakes quit working. This is a 2019 Spyder RT SE6. This is the standard. There's no RTS, no RT Limited, no RT SPE Special Series or anything like that. This is just a plain Jane RT. And if you guys look back to late 2013 and all of 14, this is what Kelly and I rode for a whole season. Of course, it had the older dash and the older speakers and stuff like that. But for being the base model, she's not like grossly unequipped. You're missing things like the ACS, the automatically controlled rear suspension. Some people, I guess the term would still work, but that's not technically what it's called, but they call it air controlled suspension, because it is air controlled. It's controlling an airbag, and all that thing is doing is controlling ride height. Even though the old ones had a button that says hard soft, there was nothing hard and there's nothing soft about it. It was simply control. You guys that haul campers and stuff, and the old days had the old airbags and stuff to keep your vehicle height correct. It has no effect on the suspension. Obviously, we're gonna have some effect, but it's not controlling damping or preload or anything like that. It's just an airbag. The airbag just expands as you hit bumps and stuff. The springs and the shocks are all doing what they're supposed to do. Same thing on a Spyder. You got the shock, and in front of the shock is an airbag. I think somewhere along the line I've shown you guys the airbags in these things. I think I replaced one that if you spend a lot of time riding in the rocks, they can get underneath there and eventually eat a hole in the... I'm gonna let this guy go. Only because I'm about to turn into his parking lot. Boy, these guys are flat stocking up on these Toyotas, aren't they? There's just going to be a little walking path through here before you know it. I just got this thing about, ooh, that black looks good. I like them 4Runners a lot. Let's do just a quick little walk around here, right quick. I always preach to people, don't shut these things off in gear. So I go in, I don't leave the park brake on in the shop, so I get off of it and I push the thing all the way across the shop backwards and then out the door, and step on the brake, turn the key on, hit the park brake, and go to start it up, let it warm up before I took off with you guys, and I realized it was in gear. And I'm the last one that rode it, so I left it in gear. But to prove a point, it does nothing to leave them in gear. It absolutely goes into a neutral. You'll feel a slight resistance, but it does nothing. If you forget to hit the park brake and you ignore the 20 beeps, it's just going to roll away. So leaving it in gear does nothing. It harms stuff because the bike cannot start in gear, so you have to put your foot on the brake and hit the start button, and it generates a violent dry shift. Do not park your SE5 or SE6 Spyders in gear. We're all going to do it accidentally every once in a while. That's no big deal, but some people make a habit of it. Do not do that. Nobody knows what the long-term thing is, but it ain't good. Just the sound of it just telling you that's not a good thing to do. But you'll notice that the base model RT, one, it just simply says RT, and you get none of the little accents, whether they be chrome, matte, or whatever. It's just, everything is bare. Which, you know, I think is actually kind of cool. I like the standard look of the RT. I love the fact that it has foot pegs on it. I'm just not a floorboard guy at all. Just never have been. Just don't like them. You know, my Street Glide has them, and I ride with the balls of my feet at the very back of the floorboards. But even though it's a base model, you don't get that ugly fender that the base models used to get. They all come with the new fancy fender, but it does not have the fog lights. But yeah, other than missing the ACS rear suspension, chrome accents, and the fog lights, you're not really missing a whole lot. And looks like I can see it from here. In the past, you didn't get the rear speakers, but you can see the speaker. You can make that out. The speaker's back there, so you get all 4 speakers with the base model. And the base model comes with that high-end LCD dash. You'll notice if you have a limited that you have the cool little mat, but that's only for the limiteds. The little shelf, this doesn't have that. I don't think, no. Also, the standard doesn't come with the carpet. But when I didn't have the carpet in there, it was the best the Spyder ever was. I don't need that carpet in there. It's easier to load things, backpacks in and out. You still need to be careful you don't peel the weather stripping off, you know, if you big things. But to me, that mat is just in the way, and it uses up space. The other thing is you don't have the in-trunk light. So just simple things. But even though it's just simple things that are missing, it makes for a much better price. And that's every bit of, it's everything a Spyder should be. It's just missing some of the fluffy stuff at a really good price. I think they look awesome myself. I love the new bobbed off. How many of you that's own Spyders broke your antennas off? They all come with that bobbed off antenna. The thing is sexy. I do like the base look. The fog lights are cool, but I'd have to have a dark edition because I like the look of no fog lights because it just has the black air intakes instead of the fog lights. But the dark editions, that you don't notice the lights are there until they're on. Alrighty. It's up front. I need to finish up my F700 GS. I got brakes to bleed, chain service, and replace the front wheel. One thing's for sure, the RTs are king of comfort. I've probably said that at least a million times, but nothing beats these things for just crazy comfort. And I know you don't sit in it like you do an F3. You sit more on it, you know, old Spyder style. But regardless, still the comfort level is noticeably higher on an RT. They're not as sporty. They don't have, you know, the lower gearing, which I personally think all the Spyders should have the lower gearing, regardless, RT, F3, whatever. That's just like the perfect gearing. That extra 10 teeth on that rear pulley. I don't know. That's just the way they should be, I think. I think if I was to ever buy one, I would buy the rear pulley and the belt and convert it. But you got to get a belt off of a T or limited model. You can't use a regular F3 because I think they're different. They might not be different. Let's see if we can get Shuri.
Ooh, a spider!
Did you get the feeling you were being followed?
Yeah, just a little.
I feel something creepy with a lot of oh, just a spider. Have a great Friday. If you need anything related to paperwork and whatnot, license and all that stuff, she is in the know of everything. She's cool. God, she's been here a long time. I think she just got her 20-year thing, her plaque or whatever. Yep, I do like the standard RT. Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming along for a Spyder ride. Talk at you later. Don't you hate it when the weatherman's right? Just about 12:30 it started dumping. She's all wet out here. Oh, by the way, we left work.
Yes, we did.
Left work about 20 minutes ago.
We ran out in a hurry.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We seen our Escape and just leaped. Look at this. This is going to be a brand new, and I mean a big Chevron station.
Oh, yeah, this is nice.
This is out by that big old casino out here. Look at all that land waiting to have mower stuff put in there.
Yeah.
Got these crazy roundabouts here.
And the cars just
Yeah, sometimes you get caught and you just have to wait. I'm gonna bust out on this one. Well, look at that Chevron station. That thing's gonna be fancy.
Yeah, very nice and fancy.
We didn't do our Thursday Walmart thing yesterday, so we're paying for it on Friday. Dadgummit.
I know, that's just
Oh, just shy. That's all right. At least I got a ride in yesterday because I knew I wasn't gonna get one in today.
Yeah.
It's starting to feel a little sprinkling going on out here too. All right, let's load her up. Head the rest way home. Well, hello there, YouTube. It's pouring down rain out there, and with the rain, it's made it dark a lot earlier. It is 7:30, so it's past sunset anyway. But with if you have some twilight, like we've been doing the goodbyes outside later than this actually. But anyway, pour down rain.
It's
so
dark.
Decided to step on in the shop.
Yes.
Hang out with the bikes.
Yes.
But yeah, it was another crazy busy day. But I just had a couple things to finish up, but it was busy and I need to get them done before the end of the day, kind of a thing. So, man, at the 11th hour, I got that F700 GS done. Took her for a quick ride. Didn't even throw a camera on. I just took off and come back. Runs good. Everything's all happy once again. I parked it because I knew it was supposed to rain. I parked it upstairs out where it can get rained on a little bit. Maybe wash some of the mud off of that thing.
Oh,
that was a nightmare working on that thing. Normally we won't take them in that dirty, but it's kind of one of those things where the guy decided later to do the service, and I think everybody forgot the thing was a mess. And you don't want to wash it then do the service because that water, mud, and it needs a good proper bath. And I don't get paid to do that. We don't have lot boys at the time to do it. This time of year to do it either. So
yeah.
Anyway, got it all done. Everybody's gonna be happy, I hope.
Very good.
Yeah, I think everybody else got all their stuff done today. That Freaky Friday kind of thing, you know, get it done because they want it for the weekend.
Yeah,
You know,
it
it's
was
supposed to rain
Freaky
tomorrow.
Friday.
Yeah, it was. Man, it's crazy. It's like almost like summertime
Yeah.
in March. This
Yeah.
is the weirdest thing ever. To have those days in the 70s and stuff, I mean, that's just unheard
That's really
of.
bizarre.
Yeah. But
We'll take it.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm not
no
complaining
complaint.
at all.
Mm-mm.
Hopefully Sunday's gonna be nice like they're saying it will, but you know, you can wait 6 hours and the weather will change.
Yep. That's the truth.
Like, yeah. And if we're going back and forth with some of you guys about, you know, Kelly and the 48. She forgot about her 48.
No.
As I mentioned in the comments, and I think I've mentioned a couple times in the vlogs, but part of the stuff that hits the cutting room floor, you know. You know, she's not gonna ride that thing in all that gravel. I wouldn't even let her ride it with all the gravel. It is so slippery out there with all the gravel on the roads that it's dangerous. You go bombing down the highway or something, but that's no fun. Just go blasting, droning down the highway.
Yeah.
But you never know when you come up to a corner and it is slippery. You don't want to be messing around with that unless you're, you know, seasoned.
Yeah.
You know, a bit, you know. Even then, it sneaks up. I mean, well, you guys seen last time I rode the GSA. Of course, I was in the dirt, but kind of even spooked myself a time or two once on the road. So, yeah, it's not something you play around with at all. Not around here. So, she's not going to ride it anyway this time of year.
Nope.
But, yeah, she likes the way it's set up. She was happy with it. Everything's all hunky-dory.
Everything's good.
The Ryker's just, you know, she can just jump on it and go.
Yep. I don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
So.
We may end up getting her a Ryker, and that's what she rides. But in case you're wondering, the 48 ain't going nowhere ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's gonna be like the iron. It's just gonna be, it's gonna get passed on to my kids someday. But anyway,
We should probably
everything's about motorcycles.
I know.
Dadgum motorcycle. Why is everything about motorcycles?
I know it. Yeah, it just follows us.
Man, since I was a wee little kid, I've lived and breathed motorcycles.
Yep. You have.
Yep. But anyway, I think we should call it a night and go wander through the rain, get back to the house.
Yeah.
Got the girls and everything inside the house. They're probably running around.
Going, Mom and Dad
Freaking
are
out.
gone.
Yeah.
Let's terrorize. Yes.
Crazy.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Looking forward to the weekend.
Me too.
Even if it rains tomorrow, I'm just looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah. Been a crazy week.
Yeah. Wow. Went fast though.
Yeah.
Up until yesterday, when yesterday I was thinking it was Friday all day, and that just
Yeah, that
messed me
mess
all
you
up. All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm ready.
Let's start the weekend.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye now.